Hello my friends, and welcome back to yet another episode of Dawn of Man. This is just a quick update. You remember last time we had to do a complete start over. I failed the game. I failed to maintain a viable village. So this is just a quick update to show you where we're to. Now we are now up into the Neolithic age now, and just prior to going into the Metal Age. And we're just kind of having a little look-see out and about. We got some ibex there, so I will try and get some young here. We got some mouflon there, and we'll try. Oh, that's wild horses. Never mind, I stand corrected. There we go. There's what I'm looking for. Okay, sneak in, have a little click. There we go. So there we go. So we'll catch that one, and we'll convert them over to sheep. As you remember, the mouflon, they domesticate into sheep. What do we got there? Oh, good old boy. I should probably take him down, because I know if I don't, that's going to bite me in the bum later. He's going to come back to haunt me. I can tell you right now. But yeah, so your mouflon, they domesticate into sheep, and your ibex, of course, they domesticate into goats. And with that, you know, the goats are good for the milk, sheep obviously good for the wool. And we got the Drugs heading out here, off doing their thing. Let's see, where are you off to? What are you doing? Okay, you are, see, off to get the ibex, so that's all good. This one's got an axe, so he's off to do some chop-ins. So yeah, here's the village. Now, as you can see, we've made vast improvements. We've planted a vast area all around the village, and I have since converted all of the hide tents and upgraded to huts now, so that gives you a little more durable building, more slots for saving, you know, for storing your stuff. Your granaries hold more. There we got the outfitter shop going now, so in conjunction with the weaver over here, well, pardon me, in conjunction, no, that's my crafter. In conjunction with the weaver, then that gives us our outfits with our wool and our linen. Our linen, of course, we get from the flax, and the wool, well, obviously from the sheep. And our huts, of course, we've converted over, so they now hold one extra person, and they're far more durable. Well, I got this one converting to grains and making the flour to make bread. Got the skin drying racks up and running, doing okay that way. And yeah, got the crops in. I'm trying a little different now, in that trying to keep my population low, and I'm trying to get an infrastructure set up before I expand. Doing a little different with the defense. Instead of putting up the palisades and the wooden platforms here, what I've done is built the wooden platforms, taken the palisades down before they get a chance to construct them, and just saves so much on resources. And also this way people can come and go in any direction they want. They're not forced to use the gates. The gates tend to be a bottleneck. When the raiders show up, everybody uses the gates as a gathering point, whereas this way, it doesn't matter what way the raiders come in. You'll notice I've got the wooden platforms completely surrounding the village now, so whatever direction the raiders come from, I sound the alarm, and the villagers head to whatever direction is relevant to the raid. And it works so much better defensively. I'm losing way less people. So yeah, we got the barley going on here. Here's the flax, of course, we use for making our linen. I just love the graphics in this game. The devs did such a great job detailing and whatnot. With my farming, I'm doing a little differently this time. I found with the blight and disease and whatnot, travels quickly when you have like a large field of all one crop. So I've done strip farming, and I'm alternating, as you can see, between the barley, the emmer, the acorn. And that tends, if one gets a bit of disease or blight, it doesn't jump over to the other. And we have our many haystacks, of course. Oh, pardon me, coffee's talking back to me. It's early morning here. It's about 6 in the morning for me. Now, out here, I've gone large with my barley and whatnot. But this doesn't get planted all that often. I've got that set up for later once I get a few more bodies. There simply just isn't enough manpower. It's just logistics. I've only got a population of 27, and out of that population, only 4/5 are adults. And we got people like this one here. You got them off fishing, other ones are off gathering, other ones are off into the flint mines and whatnot, getting resources that way. So it only leaves a few to plow the fields. So consequently, not all of the fields get plowed and seeded. There just isn't the labor force to take care of it. However, with them in place like that, I will eventually have enough villagers that it will all get planted. There we go. Another. There's an elderly female, and there's got the old boy over the other side. Again, if I don't take them out, they're going to end up biting me in the bum there later. But it is what it is. I just love the forest. Hello, bear. Coming down for a drink, no doubt. And heading her in. Yeah, there you go. And as you can see, it's fall. So my, what do we got? Oh, wolf attack. See, now just what I was talking about. That's that old boy I said earlier. If I don't take care of him, he's going to come back and nibble on me meaty bits. And here he is doing exactly what I said. But we've got to take him down. There we go. So we'll get some hide and some bone out of that. And yes, some meat also. It is the Neolithic time, so, you don't waste a damn thing. There we go. So, yeah, we're just kind of tooling around, just see what is. We got the Megalosaurus down here. There's beautiful stag. I wish I could get a little better angle so you could see him better. I wish I could eliminate the highlights because it's distracting. But it's necessary evils of the game. What do we got up top here? Let's see. Have a little sneak over here. Looks like a boar. Or no, that's... there's a boar, and of course we got the aurochs going, and the wild donkeys. There's a suckling. Now I will capture that one. What I find, rather than going out and using the manpower to track down, hunt, chase, and also fight with the bigger game, when I go out and I see either the pigs or the ibex or the mouflon, I will try and take the young and bring them back, and then they, they domesticate, come over. There we are, some reindeer like that. And so with the sucklings, now if you look up on the top left, you'll see the icon for the pig is at 0. So what happens, of course, is when I convert them and domesticate them, they grow, and as soon as they mature, they pretty much get butchered. So it's simply an easier way of getting meat and bone and hide without having to expend the energy and the stamina and the health on going out and doing the hunt. Right, there's one of my flint mines there. That's about half full, as you can see on the graph. Okay, there we go. Little wild grains, the acorn with our trees, chestnuts, and service trees for fruit and what have you. So yeah, at the early beginnings of the game, you go around and gather and all what from that. But yeah, just there we go. The old woolly mammoth, adult female with her young. Nice, magnificent creatures, aren't they? But as I was saying, yeah, I just love tooling through the forest here, especially in the fall. I mean, look at all the diversity here. The devs have done just such a great job with the background and whatnot. There we go, some more wild grains growing around. So there's no lack of things. Oh, the ancient bison. Great, a lot of meat, a lot of bone, a lot of hide, and a lot of I will mess you up if you try to attack me. And you got your basic deer. Now that young one there, I could click on that one and cull the herd, take out the sick. But again, you spend a lot of time and energy, and they're so fleet of foot, you got to end up chasing them down. Ibex for you. So it's far easier to find the more passive herds, pardon me, and just convert the babies, just domesticate them, and I find that I get enough meat and whatnot without having to go out and do the hunting and all that. Between that and the fish, oh, there's some sucklings there. So again, what we'll do, we'll click on that, and you'll see down there you can either hunt or capture, right? So we'll capture the babies, and we'll leave the mums and dads alone, and they can have more babies, and I can have more bacon, because who doesn't like bacon? Well, apologies to all the vegans out there, but this isn't Barbie Goes Camping, and it is Dawn of Man, so it is a survival game, and it's early days, so you got to do what you got to do, right? There we go. Hello, bears. Yeah, beautiful. And these guys are good because they kind of, as a predator themselves, they also take care of other predators. They're beefy enough that they can kind of look after their own. That being said, though, if you watch them fight and whatnot with each other, and they do tend to, okay, this is a prime example right here. Now these guys, that's your cave hyenas. This is the apex hunters of the game. These guys are top of the food chain. I've seen these guys take on a full pride of lions, the cave lions, and come out on top. I mean, not without damage to themselves also, obviously, but yeah, out of all the predators, they are the big furry meanies, man. So I like to try and take them out when I can, but it's costly. I can send out 6 or 7 tribesmen, and guaranteed I'm going to lose at least 2 of them, and probably 2 or 3 dogs trying to take them down, right? But if you don't, they end up coming into camp and just raising havoc, right? And of course we got our chestnut trees and whatnot, little outcrops of rock. But just what a diverse countryside, eh? There's your deer. Little not deer, I'm sorry, this is the megalosaurus. My mistakes. There we go. A little outcropping of flint. There's no lack of resources in this game if you want to put forth the energy to, kind of hunt it down. There we go. Just peek up over here. I just can't say enough about the background in this. I mean, it's just, I enjoy this game. It's a challenge, but it's also so peaceful going through them. I mean, it's almost cathartic when you sit down. You get lost in the game. Like, literally hours will pass, and it's like, wow, where'd the time go? And you come out of it feeling relaxed. It takes your mind away from all of the horrors of the 2020. Because let's face it, 2020's been it's been a bit of a shit sandwich so far, hasn't it? There we go. So a little look at the farm. It is coming along quite good, I gotta say. Now I've just got to be really careful now in that I don't try to expand too quickly and suffer the same mistakes I did in the last game, because I did make it all the way up to the Iron Age. We were literally out of the caves, discovered fire, and we were molding metal. I was even smelting and making iron at the end, but a couple of heavy raider attacks, and then a bit of infection and disease and whatnot, and next thing you know, man, she was just spiraling out of control, and down we went. Like I say, I went from 100 plus villagers down to, I don't know, 25, 27, and finally, once all of the adults had died, it only left the children at that point, and you just can't sustain a village like that, right? So that's when the big sign came up on the screen, and you have failed to sustain blah blah blah. So yeah, a little look at the crops going on here, and as I say, the strip farming this time, I think that's gonna make an improvement as far as keeping the blight and disease down. Time will tell on that, of course. We'll see what happens. Got my rock piles, my wood piles going on. And you can see, because it's fall, my workload right now, it's way 200 plus, and it's hard on the villagers. You can see on this one, look at her stamina and her morale is down. I mean, her temperature's good, her health overall is good, but she's tired, she's hungry, and her stamina, like I say, is way low, so the morale goes down, and that's when they get sick, and that's when they get infected. Ultimately they die, right? Yes, I know my workload is too high. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, speaking of the workload, now fall and spring, it just shoots up 200 plus or whatever. But that being said, winter and summer, it drops way down to like 50 and 60, the way I have it set up now. And that gives them a chance to recuperate and recover, get the morale back up again. I'm trying to do a lot more totems as well, a lot more skull pulls in this time around, so that that brings their morale up and what have you. But yeah, we're doing okay. I'm pretty happy with it so far. As I say, I've plowed rather any flat area I can right now, most of which on the outskirts don't really see, there just isn't time in the season with the small amount of people that I have to do everything that's required. Hence the workload boots up over 200 and whatnot. But as I say, quick little look around there, and things are coming along, so we will keep you posted as we go. My next move, of course, is going to be into the metal age, and that's when things start getting interesting. That's when the raiders start coming in hordes rather than groups of 6 and 7 and 10 type of things. So you see now we're moving into winter, and the workload has dropped down to 84%. Oh, the trader's here, so we'll have a little look-see, see what the commission is. Okay, I love the language in this game. They've thought of so much. Oh, okay, commission is low, so you will probably have nothing that I want. Let's see, what do we got here? Skin outfits? No. Bows? No. No axes. I'm doing good. Oh, what else we got going? Oh, okay, yeah, we'll take straw. Always take the straw. You can never have enough straw. Bone is good to take as well, for obvious reasons, knives, spears, sickles, all that. We got some wood going on. What are we at? 34. Okay, some cured meat. That'll help the coffers a little bit. Now, do I want to get sheep? I don't think I really need them right now. Especially being winter, I'm going to have to feed them and water them, and then it's a tax on my resources, and there's really no need for that at this point in time. So yeah, we'll just kind of bear with me here. I just want to see what I've got that I want to get rid of, and like that and like that. There we go. Sorry about that. Got into a bit of a cough and jag. The old emphysema is kicking the snot out of me lately. But there you go. Fun getting old, ain't it? But as I say, peeps, that's pretty much where we're at right now. Just slowly and gently goes the monkey, and like that, like that, and like that. So anyway, I think probably gonna wrap her up here. Let you go, and as I move into the metal age and whatnot, we'll bring you back in and see maybe this time if we can't make it all the way through and maintain a village, as it were. So in the meantime and in between time, guys, be safe out there in these crazy times. Wash your hands, wear a mask, don't touch your face, but more than anything, guys, spread the love, be good to each other. Yeah, okay, bye for now, peeps.